Jodha Akbar.
Who's there? Who is outside?
I have come to get revenge for how you insulted me and for how blatantly you disobeyed me, for the humiliation. Because you disrespected me. Do you see?
No! Are you embarrassed seeing me here? Were you waiting for someone else? What's wrong? Were you waiting for the Emperor? But it's just me. That's why you're so surprised, right? But I want you to listen to me now. When the chance comes, then do get a glimpse of Jalal. But you shouldn't ever wait for him. Because when he comes back to Agra, Jalal always spends the first night with me and nobody else. And anyway, what's so special about you that Jalal would want to come to you instead of me? There's only sadness in your face. It makes me wonder how you ever ended up becoming my sweet Jalal's wife. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot. You're just a symbol of his victory. And in no time at all, you'll be nothing more than a toy to him. Remember, like the chandeliers around us. If liked, then he would pay any price to have you. And then, forget it. Do you see all these things? At one point, Jalal used to like all these things quite a lot. To the point that I became jealous of everything in this room. And now he doesn't give any of these things a second thought or glance. That's just the nature of emperors everywhere. They do anything to get their hands on what is difficult to get. And then when it's in their possession, they put it somewhere and forget about it. There are so many queens here in this woman's quarter. And you know, there is just one wish that they all have. To win Jalal's affections. But there are so many queens here who Jalal has never looked at and wouldn't be able to recognize. And there is a rule here. The new wife is going to stay the new wife until he finds another new wife. And then when another wife arrives, she becomes like his chandelier and nothing else. But me, the Emperor never takes his eyes off of me. And do you know why? Because every queen who lives here is just a toy to Jalal. It is just me. Whoever plays with Jalal. The world always listens to Jalal. And Jalal always listens to me. I can do anything I want. If I want to, then I can throw you out of the woman's quarter right now and it wouldn't be a problem. And if you don't want to bow down in front of me, then remember, Jalal will never look at you or even spare a little thought for you. And this is my promise to you.
Do you really have so much trust in your emperor that you would think he would never even so much as look in my direction?
Yes. If you're not going to bow down in front of me, then that's what will happen.
All right then. I will bow down to you, Queen Rukaya. But in return, you're going to have to fulfill your promise to me. And do remember that that means the emperor should never even glance at me. You say you have control over the way that he thinks. So in return for me bowing down, you're going to make sure that he never so much as thinks about me.
You see, everybody was always talking about his brand new wife. They always used to think that she cast a spell on the emperor as soon as she came in. But she's gained control over the way he thinks. But she is not the way I imagined her. It turns out that she hates the emperor. She doesn't even want to be married to him. She doesn't want the emperor to even think about her.
You are going to need to control your laughter, Queen Rukaya. It is said that a person who laughs a lot has to cry a lot.
I gather that you are still afraid of the new queen. Why fear those innocent eyes and those soft lips of hers? Don't you worry.
You have seen her coy eyes. You have only seen the innocence. But you haven't seen the fire of revolt that is in her eyes. I am not afraid of Jodha's soft lips in any way. But I am afraid of those lips that dare defy what the Emperor tells them to do. Yes, I am afraid. I am afraid.
Oh, come on. She doesn't want anything. So why should we be scared?
I remembered my mother out of nowhere today. She taught me a lesson when I was a child. In this world, you should always be careful of two types of people. First, those who are not afraid to lose anything, and second, those who do not want anything. Those people can do anything.
What is she capable of?
She's already started doing it. Take a look at yourself. Not too long ago, all you cared about was taking your revenge on Jodha. And now after speaking to her privately once, you are clearly unable to control your laughter. I am warning you, Queen Rukaya. This woman is different to anyone else. And that is why Maham is afraid of her.
Where were you? You know by now that whenever I come back to Agra, you are the first woman that I think of spending the night with.
There's a new queen in the palace. And still you were waiting for me.
This is not the first time that a new queen has come into our women's quarters. And why should I go to her? Did you see how rude she was to me at the celebration? I think she deserves to be punished. You are laughing?
Yes. Because a person punishes criminals and then laughs at people who are being foolish.
Meaning?
After getting married to the emperor, she decides that she doesn't want to be with him. What else could I call her if not a fool? I thought that for a few days, you would simply play with her and then you would forget her like the others. But that fool doesn't want any attention from you, even if it is a short term.
Tell me everything she said to you.
She agreed that she would bow down in front of me. On one condition. That you will not go close to her. And that you will never think about her, even accidentally. She was brave when she told me that she doesn't want any attention from you at all. She doesn't want you to give her any love. What happens now is up to you. Either take her back to where she came from, back to the place where she belongs, or endure her insolence and the way that she disrespects you.
Leave us now. Such a big ego. Maybe you have forgotten that this is my Agra and not your mare, and that you live with me in my palace. Here I am the ruler and my orders are always followed. And you insulted me in front of everyone at the celebration. You insulted me!
Insulting you was never my intention, Emperor. And now about the order you gave me. You told me that you wanted me to sing you a song. So I sang you a song. I sang something I knew. I don't think that I was at fault.
You have the tendency to talk quite a lot, don't you?
You are not thinking clearly at the moment. It would be better for you to get out of here immediately.
Are you really going to throw me out of the women's quarters? Is that because I've been drinking? Maybe you don't know that when a person has been drinking, they tell the truth. What did you say to Queen Rukaya earlier today? That you want me to hate you? In that case, I will let you in on a little secret. The only reason I agreed to get married to you is because of the amount of hatred I have for you in my heart. I made you my wife so that I could take away all of your freedom, so that I could imprison your voice and your personality and the essence of who you are in this place. In your hatred for me, you wanted to cut my head off, but in my hatred for you, I made you bow your head. I took everything away from you. That is the limit of human hatred. As far as the world is concerned, you are the wife of the King of Kings. That is why they'll respect you. When you are alone, you will realize the definition of true disrespect. In the world, there are people who live in fear, but you will be the first one to live a truly miserable life. And I promise, I will keep you safe from the world, but no one in the world will be able to save you from me. And then you will realize that you hated the wrong person, and that is going to fill you with regret. That is my promise to you. You are the reward for my victory. My prize.
What you are doing is wrong. You do not have any right to use any kind of force on me.
Well, I am your husband. I can do what I want to. How can you possibly stay away from me? I can do what I want to, but I won't do that. I will never even touch you, because if I ever touch you, then you'll get respect. You think you are special and you will think that I like you and even love you. But that will never happen, because I will never give you that honor. I want you to send a message to Queen Rukaya for me. Tell her that I am going to spend the night with her.
I really believed that. This happened for the safety of my people back in Amer. But I have realized that the truth is, Jalal only married me so that he could make my life as difficult as possible. He got married to me so that he could feel superior and important. I thought that I would be willing to do whatever it took of me as long as it meant protecting Amer. But I'm finding it so hard to survive living from moment to moment like this, Morty. It is impossible to go to Amer. It would have been better if I had killed myself before the wedding. But now there's nothing left for me to live for. I don't even have the right to die. I don't know what I should do now. What do I do?
Who's singing Hindu songs in the women's quarter? Who is she?
Did you hear what just happened? Jodha has started praying in the women's quarter.
Yes, I have heard. For the first time, a rule has been broken here. If it's allowed to go on, then it will become a habit very soon. I'm going to go and teach Jodha a lesson.
May the Queen live a long and fruitful life. I have some important news. The rule of this place.
I know exactly what you have come to tell me. The Hindu queen of the women's quarter has insulted our religion, as well as the rule of women's quarter by praying.
I ask for forgiveness, Queen. I have come to tell you about a second rule being broken. Apart from the Emperor, another man has come into the women's quarter.
Another man has dared come into this palace? Who has committed this crime?
Man Singh, you really shouldn't have come here. A maid came to me and told me that one of the rules states that no man is allowed to enter a woman's quarters.
Father was very worried about what happened during the celebration. That's why I came here to see you. And you are also my aunt. In Amir, whenever I wanted to, I would be able to visit you. So why can I not do that anymore?
Because this is not your palace. It's the royal women's quarter. You have different rules in your palace, but here we follow our own rules. And those rules state that apart from the Emperor, no other man is allowed to come into the woman's quarter.
But he is my nephew, Queen Rukaya. And someone's nephew is similar to a son.
Not even a male relative is allowed to step foot into this place. And he has broken that rule. That means that the Emperor himself will punish this man.
But he is just a child.
The age of a criminal is not important. What is important is what he's done. Take him away.
Tell me why you went there.
My aunt wasn't in a good mood, so I went to see her.
That is my woman's quarters, Man Singh. And if any other man apart from me goes in there, it is considered a crime. And because you broke one of our rules, you are going to be punished for it.
I have not committed a crime. I thought my aunt was sad. That's why I went to see her there. And anyway, I do not know about the rules you follow here. If I had, I would have asked for permission.
So you would have still gone there?
I would have. I made a promise to my aunt a while ago that I would never let her be sad in Agra. And that is why I came here.
Excellent. You are brave enough to talk back to the King of Kings. That means you are definitely going to be punished, Man Singh. And your punishment is going to be that you are always going to be at my side. I won't only teach you about war, but I will also teach you about politics.
Forgive me, Emperor, but how is that a punishment?
It is only ever traitors who are punished, Aunt, not trustworthy people. The boy who would go into my woman's quarters to keep a promise he made as a child, who was brave enough to look into my eyes and speak to me like that. I know that he will do anything to be faithful to me when he becomes an adult. And people who find faithful people are lucky. I am lucky to have found a boy like this.
But Jalal, he's a criminal. The law says that.
He is the nephew of my new wife. And that means that I am responsible for him. And next time, you won't make the mistake of lecturing me about the rules. I make the rules. They do not make me.